Hello and welcome to this new video. Today I wanted to finally make a video about Google AI Studio. It came out a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago or something. It's been all the rage. I created many things with it, but I wanted to be sure of what I was doing before showing you it. So basically Google AI Studio comes for free with your Google account. If you don't have a Google account, it's very simple to create one. I'm not going to show you, but you can Google it. Even a YouTube video can show you how to do it, but it's fairly simple. So to get to Google AI Studio, you need to go to the address and type aistudio.google.com and you will be taken there. So there are many things you can do with it. Today, I'm going to show you how to create apps using prompts, which can also be known as no-coding apps. So basically, you enter some text and Google AI Studio creates whatever what you enter if the prompt is good enough. If the prompt is simple, you may get a simple app. The more sophisticated the prompt, the more sophisticated the app. It's a known fact. So today I wanted to show you how to create an app, but the app I've chosen is I'm trying to create an app that will allow you to create prompts to use in Suno.com. So Suno.com is the music AI, another AI application software, where you can create amazingly produced songs or tracks, instrumentals as well. But at the moment, you cannot input, if you want like a song that sounds like an artist you like, if you type the name of the artist in Suno, you will get an error message. It will chuck you out. So, not that I want to generate very similar song from my favorite artist, but it's just really to show you how to create tracks in the vein of your favorite artists. And then maybe you can inspire yourself to then, create your own style. But this is really something to kind of circumvent the Suno. They have like rules, not to enter name of songs, name of artists, even like the Beethoven songs that are in the public domain, like the Moonlight Sonata. It's been written like ages ago, centuries ago. So it's in the public domain. So you can technically inspire yourself from the Moonlight Sonata without paying any royalties, unless you inspire yourself from a recording of the Moonlight Sonata. That's different. But I try to enter the Moonlight Sonata in Suno to inspire myself from it, and it says it's not allowed. So, very strange and cool. So, very quickly, this is the interface of Google AI Studio. If you click on build there, you can go to the area to build your app, or if you go back to start as we were earlier, you go back there. Here it says Vibe Code Gen AI apps. So if you click on that, then you go to the same area. I've got the pro level, the pro model. There is also the Flash. The pro is better to create like stuff which is got like mathematical problems, or at reasoning, it's better at reasoning, the pro level. So the idea how you want to create an app, I generally have a routine that I use. To start creating an app, I usually go to my notes and I type exactly what I want. And then, so I'm not going to type it again here because it's going to take forever, but I'm going to paste the text I wrote in my notes. I want to create a Gen AI app to help me generate whole Suno.com tracks and hence create the title style and lyrics in the vein of certain bands or solo artists. I will input the name of the artist, and hopefully the app will help me generate songs similar to the style of those artists. Okay? So then, what you want to input then is a PRD, which is a product requirement document of that app. So what I've essentially done here is I've copied the text that I've pasted here in Google AI Studio, and I've used it in Perplexity Pro here. I've already created the whole PRD, so you can follow my lead here. But I've asked Perplexity exactly this. Can you write me a PRD for an app I want to create using Google AI Studio? I want to be able to generate viral tracks using sliders and drop-down lists. I want the app to write a Suno style of any artist or band, and even generate titles of tracks and lyrics in the style of said artist or band. When I ask it to, maybe with an input field that says name of the artist, band, blah, 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 and owing to what I type in the field, generate the style of the artist, so I can recreate songs sounding like the artist, but never ever use that artist or band members' names or band name or even similar tracks names or lyrics in the title, style, or lyrics, please. The prompt could be something in the vein of what is artist band style of music as per Suno.com style description. So you can copy like Beastie Boys, you can copy anything you want. This is the example I use here, but you can really. And then I'm asking it to generate the tone of the lyrics, fun, aggressive, political, dreamy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm asking also for the length of the song and the way it's written, if it's like just chorus and verses, or if it's bridges or outro, things like that. So after entering this text, Perplexity gave me a PRD. So I'm gonna copy the whole thing. Okay, so it's giving me lots of text. You just go to town and copy the whole thing, including the sources at the bottom. This is the end of the document. So I say, and then you go back to Google AI Studio and you paste the PRD completely there. Put my picture here at the top, actually maybe here. Right. And basically, now that you have said to Google AI Studio what you want, with the thing we pasted at the top, the PRD, and then click build. So the AI is going to do its magic. Literally, I'm going to leave it in real time. Just right. So as you can see, it's creating a whole lot of different files. Here. And when the code is finished, it will create a preview of the app. So already it happens. Autofix, there's an error. So very easily, just click that and then it will try and fix the problem. It is fairly good at fixing error itself. Sometimes it goes on and on and on, but in the end, it will fix it. It explains as well where the issue is. So now that's it. So basically, this is the app. Let's say we got Beastie Boys. Let's do Beastie Boys. If I click generate style, okay, so this is the style there of Beastie Boys. But then I don't know why it just puts like three dots, really, to be honest. So let's copy this. And what I do then, I go to Suno. So this is my Suno account, past mention, at past mention. So if I want to create, I will click create there. And then you go to custom. And here I'll enter the styles. Okay, so there's another 3 dots. Okay, so it's put that in there, but it's not very big. I think I would maybe want it to be a bit more detailed. Maybe for now let's leave it like this. I want to see if the title thing works, so let's generate like 15 titles and maybe 3 words per title. Generate titles. Okay. See, something is missing there. Have you noticed what's missing? But there's no copy icons next to the titles. So maybe I'll ask that. Can you add a copy icon next to each title? Can you increase to 30? Also, can you, it's going to refresh the app anyway, so we can maybe add something about the style. Can you make the style? Can you make the style a lot more comprehensive? And finally, so you see the style here is exactly like in Suno with a series of words, but in Suno, if you look at it here, you can actually, if you click there, you can actually make the style, you rewrite the style with AI. See, it's much more like sentences and explaining exactly. So I think I will want the same for my app. Can you also add a button to rewrite the style with AI using full sentences and a more richer text? Right, let's do that. So it's a lot of things we've asked, but it's good to add them little by little as you go, because you will make the app much more enjoyable to use, really, and then the output in Suno will be much better. So this is a great way to learn about making your prompts really as good as possible. Okay, let's start again. Right, boys even. Okay, generate style. This is the style now. So if I go back to Suno, delete that. So you remember he was saying old school, comma, blah 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 before. Now it's a bit bigger. It's more rich in terms. So this is one style, but basically, if we go back to the app now, rewrite as rich text, you can see. So it's where you wrote 338 out of 100. So this is a better description. So you can copy that. But we could actually try both. We could try this one and then this one and see if it's the same. Anyway, so now the number of titles is expanded to 30. So maybe if we go back to 15, generate titles. Okay. 3-man weave, Bodega sound system, I quite like that. And there is a copy icon there. So go back to Suno. And if you scroll down to the bottom there, it says song title. So you paste that in there. There's also something in the advanced options there. So if you look at it, you can choose the singer. I'll leave it open, but I mean, generally, I guess Beastie Boys is male. But then you can change the lyrics mode, what you expect, the weirdness. I generally put it down if I can. And then the style influence, which is what you've written in style, I want it to influence the song as much as possible. Okay, so this is going to be like this. So style, we've added the style, we've added the title, and now if you go back to Google AI Studio, we've chosen the title, so this one. So now configure the lyrics. We could have a short song, medium, and then you could have a pre-chorus, bridge, extended outro, final chorus. I'm just going to ask him to auto-optimize the structure. Then you can decide which mood you want. So you don't see it because it's out of the window there, but it says political protest. I think maybe I'm going to put angry and aggressive here. Actually, if the title is Bodega sound system, maybe we could make it a bit more playful. Okay, and then generate lyrics. If you were giving it like a short, maybe for Beastie Boys, it's probably better to have a short version, short song, but I mean 1 to 2 minutes is a bit, maybe too much. Okay, so, wow. Okay, that's a bit short. So there's a few things, a few issues there. We don't want the style and the title in there at all. So let's write it there. We do not need to have the style and title in the lyrics. Also, the lyrics must be 5,000 characters max. Please make the lyrics much longer and in the vein of the artist we picked earlier. Please add add any instructions as to adding cyber sounds or vocal samples between square brackets. Anything in parentheses will be sung. So be careful what you write. Right, let's try this. Okay, this operation is finished. Right, let's try again. So, unfortunately, we have to keep doing that from the beginning. We've already generated the style, so I mean, maybe it's going to be a different one this time. We can compare. But it should be fairly similar. Old school hip hop, rap rock. Is it the same? Old school hip hop, rap rock. Yeah, it's similar. Okay, so let's generate a song. Maybe I should put 30 this time. Let's go to town. 3 words is fine. Crank the volume, start the commotion, concrete sound system. Mustard on it, that sounds cool. Break the meter. Drop the needle, that's another very commonly used. Galactic, I mean, come on. I said not to use names of songs. Intergalactic. Mate. We'll have to fix that in a bit. Zombie pizza party. Oh, your mum's minivan is gone. It's a shame, I wanted to use it. When you use galactic, in Beastie Boys like song, it sounds a bit too much. So this time, hopefully, it will get that we don't want to use words of, the songs, the exact similar songs. So we're trying to make our lyrics generation a bit more less predictable. Okay, well, it's done that very quickly. Let's hope it's it's okay. Boys, alright, let's do it. So now, as you can see, it's gonna be maybe 20 minutes since we started. I mean, it's nowhere near what it used to be, right? Right, it's done that. Now let's pick 30 titles, 3 words. Another bad idea, that sounds cool. Get off my mic. Let the beat rock. I call like fire hydrant summer. Maybe let's try this one. Okay, go back to Suno. Change the title. Okay, fire hydrant summer. I leave the style as it was before, or maybe I'll just copy it again. But go back to the style. Hopefully it's still the same, but maybe not. Yeah, it's slightly reduced it. And then let's try the lyrics. Maybe we can say, actually auto-optimize just to see what it says. Let's go again for the playful one. Playful fun generates lyrics. Again, he's added, at least he's added again the title. We don't want that. We said specifically do not include. I'll add it, but I'll do not include this in the lyrics. Because when I copy them to paste in Suno, they will be added to the lyrics. And I do not want that. Okay, then, so in that as well we don't want. Okay, let's just go and copy the whole thing there. Again, it's just on a very short song. It's nothing like a 4-minute songs. Maybe I'm going to ask it to remove auto-optimize structure. In configure your lyrics. And use okay, so I'm gonna copy the lyrics, put them in there. Custom title input field. the artist style window or section. I want you to add a subsection that will include every single Suno style of music. There is a massive list. Paste, look at that. And along with it, add an input window with an option to add the artist style from above, and then agreement it with Suno styles. Right, I think that's quite a big ask there. And let's send the prompt. So the app is going to change a bit. But while this is happening, I'm going to show you what we generated with Suno, because this is going to be quite long. So we've had the style similar to Beastie Boys, the title, and then it's just generated one verse and one chorus. But let's create it and see what we get. Right.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo, check the mic, 1, 2, from the curb to the crew. What? It's about to get wet, yeah, you know how we do. The asphalt's gooey, my sneakers are stuck. Sun is a bully, pushing its luck. Sidewalk is a skillet, the air is thick grit. Everybody's wilting, about to just quit. Got a 5-pound wrench from my pop's rusty kit. Heard a metallic whisper, this is it, this is it. The cap on the corner, that big eye nut. Got a mischievous feeling deep down in my gut. We got the ring, we bust the cap. The water pressure fills the gap. It's a fire hydrant summer, a concrete pad. We're the kings of the block, you can do the math. Come on, we got the street, we make the scene. Wash it, wash it. Oh. Yo, check the mic, 1.
So you can see that the first song was 1 minute while we asked for a 3 to 4 minute song. There's a problem there. And then this second one is 55 seconds. I mean, it's a cool, fun song, I guess. 1 minute. It's very typical of the Beastie Boys, several person singing, male. And call and response as well. So when it's between parentheses like this, it's a second person or an echo of what's been said. So it's quite interesting the way it's been generated. I quite like it. I'm going to like this one. I'm not going to even listen to the second one. And then let's check what the app is doing. Still working on it. Okay. But you can see already what it's supposed to be doing, right? Actually, what we could do, I mean, I don't know if you will write to rewrite rich text there, and see if it's actually, giving us something much different. Right, let's copy this. Go back to Suno. Close the lyrics. Go to the style. Paste it. And create another version to see if we get something better, or if the style is much different. So as you can see, as the music tracks are generated, there is like this wheel that turns and generates the whole song. It will not give you the length of the song straight away.
Yo, you ready for this? Yo, check the microphone from the curb to the groove. It's about to get wet, yeah, you know how we do. The asphalt's gooey, my sneakers are stuck. Sun is a bully, pushing its luck. Sidewalk is a skillet, the air is thick grit. Everybody's wilting, about to just quit. Got a 5-pound wrench from my pop's rusty kit. Heard a metallic whisper, this is it, this is it. The cap on the corner, that big iron nut. Got a mischief just feeling deep down in my gut. Yo, we got the wrench, we bust the cap. The water pressure fills the gap. It's a fire hydrant, summer, a concrete pad. We're the kings of the block, you can do the math. We got the street, we make the street.
Pretty good as well. I mean, I like it. Again, it's about the minute mark, and it creates an illustration. Right, let's go back to the app. Okay, so now it's generated something. Let's see if it's working. Also, something very important, as you generate the app, don't forget to save it. I mean, it says there's nothing to save here, but there's a floppy disk symbol there next to the copy app symbol. Sometimes it doesn't appear at all, which is really strange, but what I often do is when it doesn't appear for a while, I click copy app, so it copies the app exactly the state it is at the moment. And then if I lose the app for some reason, it's not saved, then I have a copy of it, and then I can build on this again. Okay, it's a good way to do it. So let's do it again. Also, another information, I found it that it's fairly, when you say something in the prompt section, it really understands very well what you ask. It's unbelievable. So if you look there, we've asked for the prompt, so it's generated the prompt, but underneath there, you see, we can look at all the styles of Suno. So basically, you can go like 16-bit, you can add stuff. So I'm wondering if it would add them to the one at the top. Oh, I see, okay. So you see there, I've added 16-bit just as a trial. If I click again, will he remove it? Oh no, he adds it again, so it doesn't remove it. No problem. Okay, so what it does, these are all the styles of Suno, all of them. And he compiles them by, some of them are, like avant-garde. There's like avant-garde disco, griots, ambient, rap. Literally you can click and then the plus, and you will add them to the prompt above. So I think it's a way to then to agreement the artist prompt. So basically it's an idea. It's, if you think that it is missed, some of the stuff, for example, is missed, like the live element of Beastie Boys, you can go live like this. Oh no, Liverpool. I don't know why it does Liverpool. No, it's not Liverpool. So you could add the live element, or maybe just write it down here. You can go live music like this, and when you can rewrite it as rich text, then you would add it to this, or you can just copy it, paste it into the style, Suno style, and then you will paste the live music as well. Let's try then and generate a new song. So I've done that, or we're not going to use this thing there. Let's put 30 titles. Maybe let's put 2 words per title this time. Anyway. Let's use the Bogeda beat this time. Let's paste it there. Right. then go back to the app. Kitchen sink. Again, I'm leaving it at 3-4 minutes. Right, and then generate. So you see, every time I've asked something that's not right, he's explaining exactly what he's been doing. There was a technical limit in the IPR call that was cutting the AI off before I could finish writing, blah, blah, blah. So he's increased the limit. So it's proactively in the background doing the right things. Hopefully he will fix it now. Okay, so verse 1, chorus, verse 2, chorus, bridge. Oh, it's a long one. Chorus, outro. Wow, so it's a massive song. Okay, so now at least he's done exactly that, but he's done an outro when I did a 1-1. I just wanted a verse, chorus, bridge. Let's still copy that and paste it in Suno. And create it, and then I'll come back to it. So I'm going to tell it there I wanted a verse, chorus, bridge. Structure. Give me a intro, verse, chorus, bridge. Chorus, outro. Quite. Right, when it's then while he does that, we're gonna listen to the song we generated, Bodega Beat.
I might sell it and rock in the street with it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna loop. Step on the scene with the hole in my jeans and a pocket full of nothing but ambitious means. The pavement steam in the fire hydrant spraying. Don't hear what you're preaching, I hear what the beat's saying. Rapper give it loud, he's saying get loose. Got 100 watt amp pumping out the juice past the pawn shop, past the laundromat hum. Got the whole damn block banging on a drum. It's a garbage can lid, it's a busted crate. We make our own rhythm, we don't ever wait for permission slips or a hall pass sign. We're the sound of the city, one of a kind. Yeah, that's right. That kick, the body go beat, can't be contained. Rumbling the street, scratch on the way.
Right, so that's the first one, 3 minutes 20, a bit more like it. We've asked 3 to 4 minutes, so that's good. Let's set to the second one. So you see now you got live element, even though we didn't actually ask for it.
But ambitious means the pavement steam in a fire hydrant spraying. Don't hear what you're preaching, I
Another thing as well, as you probably know, if you use Suno a lot, you can obviously change the lyrics there. If you don't like them, you can just remove whole thing like this. So it's fairly, and then you can save them at the bottom, or you don't have to save them. You can generate them, regenerate them, like this without the missing bits. So that's fairly straightforward. Okay, so now is the previous structure labels were not clear enough, and it's frustrating when the output doesn't match the selection. You ask for a specific structure, and the app should deliver. Okay, so simple, standard. These make the process transparent. Okay, so I think I will have to refresh because you wouldn't have. Let's start again. I mean, there's a lot of trial and error, as you can see, but it's really worth it at the end because you can then generate songs that sounds like the artist. I mean, after this trial now, after this go, we will input a different artist. So we'll try a different thing. Okay. Titles. Let's try this. Takes quite a while to generate the titles. Let's pick junk food philosophy. Let's put it into Suno. Okay. I ask for a maybe let's go for verse chorus, select mood, happy. Okay. Sometimes you ask for something and then it generates nothing of what you ask, so you need to ask again. And generally, when you ask again, it's, oh no, I said long. Okay, I wanted medium. Anyway, never mind. Okay, so now it's done an intro and outro. But I think it's because I've asked for a long one. If I ask for a medium one, generate again. Still the same. Okay. Right. I'm gonna ask this last thing. Copy this one and go back to Suno. Try it out just to see what we get. Create. And you can see the songs are generated within 20 seconds max. It's crazy. Right.
Are you checking it out? Oh, town, nah. 1, 2, what is this? Let's go! Yo! Turn it up! Yo! Turn it up! Moving quick, they talking stocks and bonds and existential dread. I'm just trying to get the total crumbs out of my bed.
Doesn't sound so much like the Beastie Boys, this one. A bit more like Red Hot Chili Peppers or something, right? Let's go back to the app. So as you can see now, is added the save app icon there. So as soon as this finishes, I will save the app. And we will see. I will change the artist as well because I think we've exhausted a bit. I mean, sometimes the structure of the song can take forever. It's just very hit and miss, but eventually it will. And here you go. You know, Google AI Studio is free, and you can just generate an app to help you. So you see the app, the thing has disappeared there. So I guess it's saved as it goes. So hopefully that's the idea, because sometimes I press it while it's doing its magic, but I think most of the time it's saving. Or it's there. You see restore checkpoint. So if you go up and you didn't like the last change, you can click and restore checkpoint, and the app goes back to that point, and then everything you've written underneath is not in the app. Right, I'm gonna try and write something else. So let's try a rap or hip hop thing, and I'm gonna generate style. Okay, so let's copy that, maybe rewrite as rich text just so we have it. Go to Suno, go back to the style, paste it there, go back to the app. It's rewriting now in AI style, so we can leave it there, we can try it another time. Let's try titles generation. So I hope you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and we will be back for some more. But yeah, this is an app I wanted to a video I wanted to show for a while. Maybe let's put silent betrayal. Right. Let's go back to Suno. Paste the title in there. And then go back to the app. Medium. Let's try simple there. The moods. If there is betrayal, maybe we can put sarcastic, cynical, general lyrics. Right, verse, chorus, and that's it. Good, that seems to have worked. So let's copy the lyrics and go back to Suno. Paste the lyrics in there, and then create the song. Okay.
Remember nights at the round table, planning the whole operation. Passing age liquor, indulging in long conversation. You sat to my left, nodding at every decree. Now I see the second meaning in all that you agree to be. We split the profits even from the boardwalk to the high rise. I fronted you the capital, never saw the look in your eyes. The envy was a quiet thing, a German. You in that new coupe, pulling up an hour late. Said it was a lucky streak, a good turn at the table. The acquisition.
Your quiet moves, they made the loudest sound. I felt the ground begin to shift below my feet. You built me up just so you could tear it all down.
Right, so that's it. I mean, I don't know if the chorus is supposed to be a lady singing, but basically that's pretty much it. I mean, let's try the second one. I'm gonna forward it.
Liquor, indulging in long conversation. You sat to my left, nodding at every decree. The market rate, saw you in that new coupe, pulling up an hour late. Said it was a lucky streak, a good turn at the tables. I just refilled your glass, busy checking on the shipping labels. Thought we would pass all that, two kings on a single job, just so you could tear it all down. That friendly poison on the ground begin to shift. Acquisition. Pass all that, two kings on a single mission. But your crown was always crooked, a faulty acquisition.
Your quiet moves, they made the loudest sound. I felt the ground begin to shift below my feet. You built me up,
Yeah, just so you could
so you
tear
could
it all.
tear it all down. That friendly poison always tasted so sweet. Oh, that silent
The other day, my contact on the pier called with a question. He mentioned your name, a private, off the book session, talking numbers.
Okay, I think I prefer this one. I like it, and then I can always come back to it. But that's the gist of it. Basically, you got your app, it generates things in the vein of artists, similar titles that the artist could have released, and similar lyrics. So you got the style, the title, and the lyrics. You got everything there. You don't have to type anything in ChatGPT. Technically, you could also create what do you call it? You could create another section to have the picture generated for Suno, but I'll leave it at that for now. And I wish you a good day. Again, if you like the video, like it and subscribe. Thank you very much.